Let's bury a gold ring, oops, and a dime in some iron right now. I've spent the last hour and a half digging up a bunch of iffy targets in this area. All I've been digging up is dirt, right? I'll show you, man. If you go and wiggle and lift a coil and play with the damn target for 5 minutes, you're wasting your time, man. Because you just wasted 5 minutes on an iffy target. Now you're going to spend the next 5 minutes trying to find that target, right? Got in full tones here, and I'll show you how much iron is back here, right? Iron, tile, nails, all kinds of junk, right? Let's just bury it right there, okay? Let's just bury a dime at 3 inches deep in this clay, right? This clay is harsh, man. This clay is harsh. A dime right there. Dime. That deep, right? About 3 inches deep. It's covered up here. And it's flat, right? It's bury a gold ring right there. Let's bury a gold ring the same depth right there in the iron, right? I don't know how much iron is here, but hopefully I'll be able to find this target here again. I'll just take a little bit of eggshell right here, take some eggshells and put it over that target right there, so I know where it's at. All right, gold ring about 2.5 inches deep, right? 14 karat gold ring. Spanking it out. Gold ring, not so much. Higher conductor, pops right out. All right, that coin is right underneath the eggshell, right there. Give me a low tone for that target there, but I can just go over, go to pitch tones, right? Still not hitting it. That's hitting a little bit. That coin is hitting it big time. All right, 54 kilohertz. Turn it off. Try the Simplex on it. Both those targets. Go off this iron, right? I'll put it in part 2. Clear as day. Clear as day, right? Gold ring, ain't gonna happen. Just rejects it. Sounds like iron. Try park 1. Coin. So much more evident than the Deus, right? The Simplex is amazing at higher conductive targets, but lower conductive targets, it's a 12 kilohertz machine. It's gonna be tougher to hit those lower conductive targets, especially in my hot soil here. I have just hostile soil, man, just red clay, right? Try the Equinox Park 2, iron bias at F2, 3, And my gain is up at 24. Turn my light off there, I don't need it. Spanking it out big time. Here's that gold. Nothing, right? Nothing. Nothing. I'll put in actually, I'll put in the higher frequency, 40 kilohertz, part 2. It's hitting that coin really good in high frequencies. Actually, the Equinox is performing very well on this target here. I'm really surprised. Now I'll go over this dime here. This dime at 3 inches deep. It's been sitting there for about a year. A lot of iron in there though. I'll try to multi-frequency, it'll bang it. I'll try to multi-frequency part 2 here, that dime. I'm testing these machines to know what to listen for with the Deus, right? The Equinox performed very well on that target. I was really surprised. Very stable tone. You just have no idea, man, what you're gonna find in the iron, right? Pitch tones is hitting that big time. Pitch tones is not hitting that gold ring. It's hitting it a little bit, but it's not hitting it. Deep, full tones right here. Now I'll pull that gold ring out and listen to what it sounds like when it's outside the hole there, right? When it's outside the hole, I'll just get it away from that soil there, right? My soil drags down a lot of tone, pretty much all tones, except for coins. The higher conductors, you know, it doesn't really phase the higher conductors too much. But with gold, the reason why you're not getting much gold is because your soil, right? If you have hot soil like me, you'll probably have the same results. I've been doing some testing on some gold, some bottle caps, this SD card here, just a little bit of that stuff there. The Equinox performs very well on that. The Simplex, not so much. And the Deus performs fairly well on it. A nickel and pull tab or a paper clip. I had a penny out there too and some iron. But just to show you, man, if you have hot soil and you're struggling, join the crowd, man. If you have mild soil and you're just getting all kinds of relics, man, I wish I had some clean soil to be digging in, man. It's tough some days, you know, especially after it rains, and it rained pretty good here yesterday. We had a pretty good rainstorm yesterday, but it hasn't rained in like a month. So this is the first rain that we've had for a while. So it's gonna soften up the ground a little bit, so the targets should be popping out here. I've just been spending some time digging up some junk in my backyard here, and I just got kind of frustrated. And I just want to know what to listen for, right, with the Deus and with the Equinox. You know, I have a lot of hours on the Simplex. You know, I know what to listen for, but with that gold and hot soil, you're gonna struggle, man. You're gonna struggle because it brings all the mineralizations in the soil, just brings that tone down to the iron range, and it's just, you skip right over those gold rings. But with the higher conductive targets in this hot soil, they come popping out. You know, the Simplex, I've gotten a lot of 8 and 10 inch deep coins all the time. You know, I've gotten a lot of silver with the Simplex. But gold rings, you know, I've had a few gold rings with the Simplex, but it's the higher frequencies that's gonna get you where you want with the gold. The Simplex is run at 12 kilohertz, and the Simplex probably did the least favorable performance on that gold ring. But the Equinox really hit that coin really good. I was really surprised. It was a solid tone, and it was giving me some good stable response in that iron there. But it's just different everywhere you go, man. If I put that dime and that gold ring 3 feet away, the same depth, maybe the Deus might win, or the Simplex might win. You just never know. So if you just dig up those iffies every once in a while, you know, I was getting frustrated here. I made a couple videos here. I was getting frustrated because the detectors were telling me that it was junk, except for one detector, right? And then I bring in my other detectors, and then I can just work it and spend a few minutes and working it, and then I can get a high tone on it, you know. But the iffies, man, I am really not into digging a lot of iffies. Sure, I'll dig iffies if I've hunted the place out. You know, I've hunted it a lot, but it just goes to show you, man, that gold ring was masked by my soil, right? And a lot of guys get a lot of gold rings. I see a lot of guys dig up a lot of gold rings, but they have cleaner soil than me. I have super harsh soil, just red clay, you know. You can see how nasty the stuff is, you know. It's just red clay, right? But there's some places in my city that are cleaner ground. But I'll just pop that dime out right there, right in there. It should be right there. Did it come out already? I don't know. It's right there. It's a dime. You can dig out iffies all you want, but if you're digging iffies, you're spending a lot of time digging up junk, right? I dig up a lot of junk, and I probably dig up more junk than most, but I dig a lot more targets than most. And I just go for the evident targets, man. The evident targets is where it's at. I have a better chance to be swinging fast and getting the shallower stuff out and getting a gold ring than digging those deep square nails that take 5 minutes to find, right? First, you got to wiggle the coil, and you got to lift the coil and just work it if you're getting iffy tone. And then it takes you just as long to get that target out. The evident targets, bam, bam, dig it, bam, you're done.